Vivica, keto nutritionist and hormone specialist. So this is our first little doctor's blunders video. This case is about parasites. So one of my clients went to her doctor after experiencing some major gastrointestinal distress symptoms that were going on for several years. Some of the symptoms were extreme constipation and extreme bloating, and general like a feeling of not being well, fatigue and headaches, and a number of other symptoms like itchiness and rashes. Another thing, and she was traveling. She had been traveling to South America, India, and many other third world countries. So when she went to her doctor, she asked about, should I check for parasites maybe? And the doctor was like, oh no, we don't need to check for parasites. Anyways, if you had parasites, they will go away by themselves. To me, that was like the famous moment where I want to bang my head against the wall. Parasites do not go away by themselves, by the way. So let me give you here a little bit of an idea. About 85% of Americans will experience parasites at some point in their lives. And about 90% of human beings will also experience parasites in general in the world. Here is a study of the University of Maryland, and I'm going to quote, "Parasites can live within the intestines for years without causing any symptoms. Many of us can have parasites and never realize that." There are many different types of parasites, and the ways that we pick them up is through contaminated waters, sometimes through our pets, sometimes through factory farm meats that are not properly handled, and then they're not properly cooked. So it's very easy, actually, even in our westernized world, our modern clean world in the United States, to pick up a parasite. What are some of the symptoms of parasites? Bloating, diarrhea, gastrointestinal distress, but also some more subtle symptoms that are for longer term when you have been infected with parasites. And some of those are gas and bloating, IBS, joint and muscle aches, allergies, sugar cravings, skin conditions like eczema or acne, and joint itching, chronic fatigue, trouble sleeping, and yeast and candida infections. So I have seen this in my clinical practice with several people, and one of the first things I say to a patient who has come to me with this kind of symptoms and that kind of background history of travels into other parts of the world, not necessarily though, like it could just be from the United States, but the first thing I would tell them is that we need to test for parasites. And the tests that are available these days are really extensive and very accurate. So with almost extreme accuracy, we can find out if you have an infection, an active parasitic infection in your body. So what do we do when we found out that you have a parasite infection? Well, in my practice, I use herbs, anti-parasitic herbs, because they do not have the side effects and contraindications that normal medication will have. They're perfectly safe to use, and I do combine them with your keto paleo lifestyle, because one of the things that parasites really feed on, guess what? It's sugar and grains and certain meats, especially like pork meat. I have included some very interesting links below this video so that you can educate yourself further. Also, if you think you might have parasites or you have extreme gastrointestinal symptoms and you would like to know more about it, please reach out to me and I can help you with some proper testing. We could do some lab testing or, any other ways that I can support you to understand what is your case. But do not let your doctor send you home and calling you crazy and telling you that parasites should have gone away by themselves, or that your gastrointestinal issues are normal, or they're not even diet related, because that's the kind of stuff that they will tell you at the emergency room, dismissed without even an explanation. And that's what happened to that client of mine. So again, this is Vivica from the Nourished Caveman and the Healing Foods Method. If you like this information and you want to hear more about health and sustainable living within a keto paleo lifestyle, please subscribe to my channel, follow my blog, The Nourished Caveman. I am on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest, so you can find me everywhere. And I will be sharing more of the stories, the Dr. Blunders. There is a ton more. So look out for the next video.